everyone, my name is Leonardo, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a birdhouse out of things you have at home. The first things you need to have in mind are what birds need to survive. Birds need food, water, shelter, and space. We're going to focus on the 3 bullet points: food, water, and shelter. Now let's move on to the materials. First, you will need a plastic container which is empty and cleaned with soap. You will need some yarn, a marker or a Sharpie, a round circle object, some wooden sticks, chopsticks, cardboard or paper. Cardboard you can use out of any cereal box. Tape, we need to use tape. You need glue. Hot glue gun or school glue would do fine. If you use a hot glue gun, make sure you have parent supervision. You will need some terrain, leaves to decorate your birdhouse, scissors, a knife or screwdrivers to puncture holes into the plastic. But when you use these, please have parent supervision. And lastly, you will need some bird seeds and a small little container for the water. Okay, now what we're gonna do for the first step, we need the Sharpie or the marker and the round object, and we're gonna place it on top of the container of your plastic container, and we're gonna trace a circle all the way around. And now we're gonna cut out the hole that we traced. Now that we have the holes cut out on both sides, the edges on the holes are a little sharp. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our tape and we're just gonna get a few pieces and wrap it around the edges so it doesn't hurt the birds. Now that we finished taping around the doors of the birdhouse, we're gonna get our cardboard or scrapbook paper and start cutting little 1 inch to 1.5 inch wide strips of cardboard. Now, what we're gonna do with our strips of cardboard paper, we're gonna get them and glue them to the side of our container. And we're gonna do, some of them are gonna be attached fully, but some of them we're gonna have to let them have a little space, sort of like this, so that at the end, when we attach the leaves and the sticks, we can stick them in nice and clean. Alright, so I finished the cardboard wrapping around, and as you can see, the doors are still open. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the screwdriver and we're gonna puncture a hole right under the door, and then we're gonna get a chopstick and we're gonna stick it through the hole so that the birds can stand on it and they can peek their head in and eat. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the screwdriver and we're gonna puncture a hole in the cap, and then we're gonna get a yarn and pull it through, and then we're gonna tie a knot at the end so that it won't go through the hole anymore, and then we can attach it to a tree. Okay, we made the hole, we passed the yarn through the hole, we made a knot, and now it's ready to decorate. And now for the last step, we are going to decorate our birdhouse with the twigs and leaves that we gathered. So what you want to do, since we have the strips here that have some space in between them, you want to stick the twigs or the leaves inside those so they stick up like so. Continue that all around your birdhouse. And now, once your birdhouse is all decorated, we're gonna get the watering container where we put the water, and we're gonna cut it in half so that it can fit through the hole into the birdhouse. As you can see, I cut the watering container in half, and I put tape around the edges because it was very sharp as it was before in the door. So we put tape to avoid it cutting or hurting the birds when they go drinking or going into the birdhouse. So here's the water container, and it's going inside the birdhouse right next to the door so the birds can easily peek in and take a sip of water. Now we're gonna find the perfect spot for this birdhouse. Alright, I think I found the perfect tree, and I actually really like this tree, so we're gonna hang it right here on this branch. That's perfect. A nice knot right here. And now we're gonna put the birdhouses inside. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun making your own birdhouse.